If you've considered buying a drone recently, then you've probably come across the DJI Mini 4 Pro, which is this. Mine's just arrived, so let's have a look inside the box and see what you get with the Fly More package, plus a couple of little accessories that I bought. Inside the box, the drone, and that is the ND filter set that I bought, and that's it. Let's have a look inside the box and see what comes. Let's open this up with an exceedingly overkill knife. Okay, right. Whew. So I bought the Fly More package, and that is supposed to come with a few more batteries, a bag like this one, and a few more spares. First of all, this is the drone. So this is the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So it's got a few extra features above and beyond the Mini 3 Pro. And these include extra sensors to make sure you don't bump into anything. I think it also includes extra sensors below the drone as well, so that you don't land in the wrong place. It also has some additional lights, so that flying in the dark is less of an issue than it was before. Just like on the previous models, it's got one of these propeller storage straps that stops everything coming undone when it's in the bag. I have to say, although it's supposed to be the same weight as the previous one, the Mini 3 Pro, it actually feels a little bit chunkier, but that could just be me. So we got a drone. This is one of the things that I specified for this drone that I wanted, because I'm going to be using it out in the mountains, out in the snow quite a lot. I didn't want to have to use my mobile phone as one of the controllers, so I splashed out and I actually bought the Pro controller with the inbuilt display. So this has got a couple of advantages. Apparently it's actually a little bit better at connecting than it is with your mobile phone. It's also not reliant on you having battery on your phone, so if your battery does go, like mine does quite a lot, then the battery in this should stay for a bit longer. It's a nice large screen, and actually compared to my iPhone XS, I would say it's almost about the same size. Just like on previous controllers, it's got the joysticks in these little holders behind that you can just screw in. They feel very nice. They feel very nice indeed. In all honesty, it feels not dissimilar to the previous remote controls that I've used for drones in the past. So it'll be interesting to see actually how it changes when I'm out there. One thing that is different though is that it's also got these two little buttons on the back, C2 and C1. Now, whether or not they are used for specific things when I'm flying, that's something for the next video. This is definitely part of the Fly More combo. And these are more batteries and a battery charging dock. So batteries are one of those things that actually cost a huge amount for these sorts of devices, and it's great to have a dock that you can charge multiple batteries at the same time. Now each one of these is supposed to get around 32 to 34 minutes flight time. I guess that varies a little bit depending on what the weather conditions are like and how you're flying it. But I've got 3 with this, so it should give me plenty of flight time to record what I want to in the mountains. Interestingly enough, what I can see from the outside of here is that there's actually an in and an out USB. So in USB Type C and out USB Type A. So I'm guessing that this can actually be used as a bit of a power bank. Perhaps it might be useful if the battery in this runs down. I might be able to give it a little bit of a buzz from this. So in here, we've got loads of spare propellers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 spare propellers, or spare pairs of propellers. We've got a little tool there, a tiny little Phillips screwdriver. We've got USB-C to USB-C, I guess that's for charging and updating. We've got the instruction manual. Whether or not we use that is something to discover later on. And USB-A to USB-C. Now I'm guessing that that is going to be for charging the power box. It looks like a relatively good and well-made bag. It's got these taped zips which are very tight, and so I assume that this will be relatively weather tight, which is great for me because I'm going to be using this for hill walking, rock climbing, hopefully some skiing, and definitely getting out into the mountains this winter. So it'll be really good to have something that I know is going to be weatherproof. Next thing I'm going to have to do is charge all these up and then take this out for a test flight. If you're interested in hearing my first impressions on the DJI Mini 4 Pro, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, if you are keen to see any of the videos that I make out in the mountains with this bad boy, then make sure you subscribe as well.